In addition to excellent tooling within Visual Studio Code, Playwright also comes with great support for the command line. Here we have two test files, math.spec and google.spec. We can run all our tests by executing the command npx playwright test. This will run both our tests against the 3 projects that we have configured, resulting in 6 test executions. The playwright test command takes a number of additional arguments. For example, if you only want to run a specific test file, we can pass in a pattern that matches that file. For example, if you pass in Google, then it will only run google.spec.ts. We can also modify the output of the test command by using a reporter option. For example, we can pass in --reporter equal to list to get a more verbose and a very clear display of the different tests that are running. Right now the spec is still running against the 3 different projects, but we can change that with the project flag. For example, we can run the tests against just the Chromium project. And now we have just the Google spec running against just Chromium. Another command line flag worth knowing about is --headed. By default, the tests run in headless mode, but with --headed, you will be able to see the different browsers that are actually executing our test. It's great for showing off your automation work, and it's useful when you have some errors in your test. To make it easy to run Playwright on the command line without having all of the arguments memorized, you can add scripts to your package.json file, which provides an easy way to share common commands with other team members. We will add a new script within our package.json scripts section called test, and this script will run playwright test --reporter equal list. Feel free to add additional scripts within your package.json or modify the command line flags to your own personal preference. To run a script, we open up the CLI and execute npm run followed by the script name, which in our case is called test. This will execute the script playwright test with the argument that we provided, which is reporter list. A neat trick to know about NPM scripts is that we can actually pass in additional command line flags to the underlying script by using --. For example, --, followed by a space, followed by math, will essentially run playwright test --reporter equal list, followed by the additional argument, which is math. This means that we can build upon test to build even more complicated scripts. For example, we can add a new script called test-chrome, which basically runs npm run test, followed by additional flag --project equal chromium. So now if you open up the terminal and execute npm run test-chrome math, it will only run the spec math against chromium.